about we save it by recording?
Episode 666.
Close enough.
Of Bingo is Life.
Who's counting?
Satan?
Are you there, Satan?
I'm Jay Zer, not Satan. Joined again by the Howdy Shell brothers, Chris and Mike.
Hello.
With the B1 with everything, shirts
Bone with
and
everything.
hats.
Right.
Bone. In fact, a friend of mine, Justin, it was like, Bone! What's up, Bone?
Yeah,
and
Bone.
that's what he's calling Mike. But he got us.
Apparently,
fish,
that's my nickname now.
he got
That's
his
a pretty,
fish
that's a
tickets.
boring, pretty boring.
Oh.
Well, if he gave you fish tickets.
He got his fish tickets, and he said, I'm going to send them to bone bone1 at gmail.com if you want them.
We also have Mumshackles in the house.
Hi.
Welcome.
Back from her
Hello.
trip to Nauvoo, Illinois, and the Carthage jail.
It was Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh,
Okay.
somewhere in America,
I mean,
other
I
than
appreciate
Harrisonburg.
the thought, but I did not.
I thought
go to
the Nauvoo
Illinois.
were the people in Pandora or whatever the
Oh,
name.
yeah,
Or what was the name of that movie?
I don't know.
With the blue.
Nauvoo,
Avatar?
Illinois.
Oh, Avatar.
Avatar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Somebody listening knows where Nauvoo, Illinois is, and what its significance is.
Yeah.
To
what is
American
We
it?
have
history.
so much
Yeah.
more to talk about than. Jay, there.
Hey, so
Here he is, the guy that
Hey,
will
what's
derail
up?
your conversation, your
Yeah.
thought train, and
I've been
your-
derailing conversation since 1847.
And
And he's
I gotta
still doing
say,
it.
but you look really good doing it tonight.
That's because I got this sport coat on. I
Spiffy guy.
got it from the Mennonite thrift store.
Oh man, what
He's
about
got
that
a,
button?
He's got a nice little enamel pen here that's shaped like a
I got it off
hex
of-
sign, like
got it
you
off
would
of
see
eBay.
on a Amish or Mennonite or Brethren. I don't know about Brethren.
It's-
You
it's-
see it on a barn.
Whoa,
You see one of these on a
whoa.
barn.
Yeah, it's a fertility hex sign.
His lapel.
Stay away from me, girls.
Fertility hex sign.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a
I get
picture
that.
of this so that
fertility.
everyone can see this fertility hex symbol that Jay is walking around wearing.
And that's what it symbolizes. Stay away, ladies.
Stay away, ladies. From
He's too fertile.
you can get pregnant just by looking at
you.
me. Okay, all right, now we're in trouble. So what's
hey.
that?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm sorry.
You said, "Hey, come on."
I know I have so many things, and then they all disappeared as soon as you looked at me. It was just like,
That's right. It's the
blank.
fertility.
Oh my God, the fertility symbol got me again.
You're too fertile.
You're too fertile. Smack, smack.
Oh,
The broom.
Christian's not here.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Get
Kristen's not
better
here.
soon.
Thank God.
Oh,
What did he have? A kissing bug disease?
Kidney disease. I don't-
What?
No, don't put that on him.
no, no.
Oh, okay. Oh, kissing disease.
Kissing bug.
Look what you manifested.
Right.
There's
Oh, God.
this new thing called kiss. It's called the,
Mono, it was the kissing.
Yeah,
no, this is a new thing called a kissing bug disease. It's
Kissing bug.
The bug lands on your face and bites you, and then you get really sick.
Do those bugs live around here?
Well, Virginia was one
Are
of the
these-
colors on the map I couldn't read because the print was too small. But Texas and California,
Look out, Texas and California.
Yeah.
You could get kissed by a bug.
Huh. Okay.
I've been kissed by a bug on the face.
I
Hey.
feel like this is Batman 4.
It's Batman.
so what's happening? So we're getting go.
Okay, so I have a question.
Oh my
We can cut this, but it might be funny. It might not be. I don't know. So I'm sharing a little grill cookie.
Oh,
Oh, good. That's a good cookie.
Yeah,
good
I'm sharing a little grill cookie with someone else who does not have good vision.
Okay.
This person is farsighted.
Okay, far side.
I am
Gotcha.
nearsighted. So it works
to-
out
so
well.
together, no one can see.
or we have focus.
Or you can
Yeah.
see everything.
Yeah,
Okay.
it really does swing.
Depends on how you collaborate.
both of those ways,
Yeah.
either totally unfocused or focused. And so we're enjoying this delicious little grill cookie, which
Which
am
does-
I right? Am I right in that the recipe comes from your wife?
It's true.
That's right. Okay, so
Marianne
that's why
Bowling
this was funny.
created that recipe.
That's right. That's
That's why this moment was funny to me. The other person is looking at the label on the cookie, which has all the ingredients. Thank you. It is a vegan cookie. They are huge. They're
Yep.
delicious. You can also get them at Midtown Market at any hour of the day, which is what this person.
Not at 8:45 in the morning.
Okay.
Any
so
other point of the
at 8:46, get you a cookie. So he's reading the ingredients. And the first ingredient, he's like, wait, the first ingredient is cats? That's not very vegan.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
The first ingredient is not cats. It is
Okay.
oats.
Oats.
But we had a lot of good laughter about the Quaker
Cats.
cat
Oh,
man,
Quaker cats. Yeah.
the Quaker coat cats, rolled cats, steel cut cats.
Still cut cat.
I know a
Just-
good, but way back in the day, Ken and Ron both decided they were going to cure their faulty vision with yoga. So they stopped wearing their glasses.
Gonna really stretch those
Yeah,
muscles,
stretch.
And then
like-
finally realized it wasn't working and put their glasses back on. They're like, this restaurant is a mess.
huh? Overnight cats,
Overnight cats.
instant cats.
Instant cats.
One of my favorite things that Ken Gibson used to do at the Little Grill was when we were really slow, he would go, just rub the genie. So rubbing the genie means
God.
clean the restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
If you're
Oh.
cleaning the restaurant, as soon as you start cleaning something, customers will start showing up to interrupt you. He's like,
Oh,
just
gotcha.
rub the genie.
That's
And
how you
then-
get the business.
And that's how the customers will start
it.
showing up. And it totally always worked. And I
Especially if
always
it's some big
Sorry, we would
complicated.
have cleaned, but you kept coming in.
Yeah, I know.
And,
Yeah.
the more complicated it is to clean, the more customers you bring in.
Absolutely. As soon as you break something
Yeah,
down,
sure.
I'm going to clean this for.
I want 17 carrot juices, please.
I just broke the machine down.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is, if you got 17 carrot juices, that's like 50-pound bag of carrots. Like, I'm not even joking. It is so many carrots
Yeah.
in juice.
They were probably losing $7 every time they made a carrot juice for somebody.
Speaking of in demand,
yeah.
we've got a sold out show on Friday.
Whoa.
Hey. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We were going to use this episode to plug the show to sell
know.
more
Yeah,
tickets.
no plug needed.
But we don't need to, which is a lovely
We're
problem.
actually trying to convince people to go away now.
Yeah, if you don't have a ticket for Bob and me, come to the theater on Saturday night for Tinsley Ellis. It's not the same show
there
at
you
all,
go.
Ellis,
but it'll
there
be
you
a
go.
fantastic show
There you
because
go.
he is a blues legend. Legend des blues, if you will.
Les gens,
Legend
des bleus.
des blues.
Des bleus.
It's fun to say, right?
Bob Dylan.
So yeah, the Bob Dylan show is sold out, and
Yeah.
we're very excited about that. We're so excited about it. Should we fill the space with song, Michael?
Well,
Yeah,
I
get a
I was,
story here.
I,
We need a
I hate
backstory
to be
first.
too serious, but I was
Bring it down.
pretty bummed out. I
Yeah.
was been working on this cover of the Mighty Quinn.
Yeah,
since
sure.
2003, ever since my cat died, and
Right.
I kept begging Chris to let me do it.
And he said send you something, right?
I sent him the demo, and I never heard anything back. But maybe we could get some.
Yeah, we can play that demo
Play
right
the
now.
demo.
Just to.
In the Eskimo. In the Eskimo.
I see what you were going for there. It's-
The
Whose
word
voice is this?
Eskimo is not correct.
That's
anymore.
yours. That's
Bobby
Jay.
Dylan didn't know that back in 1964.
In the Eskimo.
Whose voice is this?
He's a weird
That's you
old
too?
white guy. Everybody thinks he's great. If you didn't get your tickets yet, sorry, it's too late.
Play guitar now. In the Eskimo. In the Eskimo.
It is
You
a
can't
beautiful
really hear
earworm.
you can't hear the Quinn part, but
yeah.
that is
Quinn, the
That was
Eskimo.
all your
Yeah.
voice?
no, that's Bob Dylan.
Yeah, there's some Bob Dylan. Yeah.
I stripped it off of off of a song with advanced technology
Oh, okay.
from Jay Zer's basement.
Because some of it sounds like your voice, and then
It
the
is-
Quinn the Eskimo part really sounds like.
Quinn, yes. Come
No,
on.
no,
Yeah,
that's-
good job,
that's Bob
Chris
Dylan.
Howdy
That
Shell.
was
Way to
Bob
sound
Dylan.
exactly like
that's
the guy that I thought sounded like you.
that's Bob Dylan. That was Bob Dylan. And the other part was me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, Chris
guitar
Howdy Shell's
solo?
a good person.
Guitar solo was Andre Vasconcelos from Brazil. No, I don't know where it was from. It was just software.
It's fantastic.
It's really fun.
I'm sorry that you didn't make the cut.
Yeah.
To be honest, Chris asked me several times if I wanted to play, and I was like, sometimes the
It's
best.
usually no from the beginning for anything.
Sometimes the best plan for being an entertainer is knowing when to say I'm not doing it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not getting on the stage at
Yeah.
at this time.
this
Gotcha.
time with Scott Murray.
I
And,
choose not to perform.
Well,
You guys-
it is interesting. I told all the acts, I was like, oh, look, don't go over 15 minutes. And then I was like, and I did the math.
Then we did the math.
And I was like, don't go over 10 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
Quinn the Eskimo. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Next.
It's going to be great.
It's going to turn into a parade. We're just going to actually walk artists
gosh,
onto the
there's
stage.
so many artists.
wave.
For those who did get tickets, you guys are in for such a treat.
And there's also a good amount of time before the show
Oh, yeah.
to mingle and enjoy each other as a community.
Totally.
The doors will open at 7.
Yep.
And the show starts at 8. And in that time, we have the Restless Moons jammers.
Yeah. All
Which
the
is
Sunday players.
Sunday
right.
jammers.
The best of the best are all going to be there.
Joby?
And they'll be, and
Oh,
they'll
yeah,
be,
Joby's
they'll be
there.
picking and grinning. And
John Goldman?
First part.
John Goldman, he's a Mennonite.
Ross.
So you can sit and enjoy them, or you can talk to some folks, get some drinks at concessions.
All right.
Get some drinks. Get
Is it
lots
true?
of drinks.
God, get some drinks.
Is it true
Yeah.
Sagebird is going to have some cider there?
I've got some cider there.
Yeah.
I've got the day
Aw.
hiker for $6.
Oh,
And
nice.
yeah.
All right.
That's a nice sipper.
Now, just knowing some of the people I hang around, do you have plenty of refreshment?
I do. I do.
You know, Dr. Hal is going to be there, right?
I know. I am going
He'll be
to.
right sending up for more beer at 7:15.
I will be restocking beer this week. I will be restocking. Once I get through the people that left messages saying, "Are there still tickets?" Bless your heart. But when tickets go on sale for something and you think you might want to go, just get tickets for
I know.
Yeah, this is a
I'm
lesson.
sitting in the
right?
back row.
it. Jay Zare.
The back row.
Jay Zare.
Yeah.
How long did you know that we were having this show?
A long time. I wasn't planning on coming until
Yeah.
someone decided they wanted to go.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I said I was thinking maybe I would come and hang out in the lobby with my dogs and then leave.
Yeah. That's usually the way that Jay enjoys
Oh, he
theater
enjoys
these
theater.
days.
I have ADHD. I
Yeah.
can't.
No, you're doing great. You found your lane, and you're doing it.
Yeah.
I should say that I as well don't love attending shows that are long and seated. I don't love it. But if I'm a part of it, I'm perfectly fine. But if
But if I'm the center of attention, it's okay.
but I have my attention span just like I'm like
Yeah.
Who's the guy, Jersey, the Polish theater theorist who said that no performance should be longer than an hour?
yeah.
And that was a long time ago, so it probably should be like 27 minutes now.
You got
I
to
know.
put that into time money converter, and it comes out to 3 hours, I think.
Well,
Today's time.
Today's
we
time.
we are going to try to move the show along. There's a lot of acts, but there's also a break. And in which you get to, get up, stretch, get another drink, whatever. But you can get up the whole show. It's
Yeah,
not-
I think that's probably
it
a good
doesn't
idea.
really matter. I mean,
Can I put dollar bills in the singer's G-strings or?
Mine.
Only Chris's.
Only mine. In fact, I'll go ahead and come right out right now and tell you.
Only-
If you see me, you can throw money at me, no problem. I am a whore.
Fortunately, we did not bill this show as family friendly.
That's true.
Rockingham
That's
County.
True. That's true.
So don't come after us.
I was at a show at Court Square not long ago where I heard someone say this show is not family friendly, and I'm not going to change what I'm doing for the little kid in the front row.
Yeah, so,
I think you were there.
I was. So what Jay's referring to is Friendly City Fables, our D&D improv show that happens the fourth Thursday of every month.
Yeah.
And it is recommended for 18 and up.
Yep.
But sometimes
Recommended.
folks bring their kids. It is
Yeah.
a silly show, and
Yeah.
that we are basically cartoon characters
Yeah.
Right.
in a fantasy setting.
Uh-huh.
But we are not we're not policing our actions
Yeah.
for this one. Like we
Right.
won't take the worst suggestions, but we might take some gross ones or some
Good.
or use some really bad language or kill kittens if
Sure.
need be.
Sure. I mean, that's entertainment.
Steel cut cats, man.
Still good.
Gotta
catch.
do it.
So you all do.
But the kids still come anyway.
Like, yeah.
And recently, hey, guess what, Jay? You
What?
started me on a story. I'm gonna finish it this
go
time.
ahead.
I'm gonna finish it.
No, I was gonna start mansplaining on top of your talking.
So what she's saying is they did this show and I was there. As an attendee, I know everything. That's how you
I was there for
mansplain.
7 minutes.
Do you know where we get water? From a well, actually. So, but yeah,
Go ahead.
but folks bring their kids and the kids have a good time. And some folks just their family has a don't care about
Sure.
language, and that's
Yeah,
fine.
it's great.
Like
Yeah.
a
And
hex
they're
sign-
going to hell. It's fine.
Well, no, like a hex sign to you may be repellent to some, but may be exactly what other people want. That's A hex sign might be a blessing. I don't
And
know.
demons.
And demons. But yeah, we do try to warn them, like, hey, this
Sure,
isn't a kid's
sure.
show. And but
they still bring
and
them
you bring
anyway.
your kids, so this is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And when the kid's in the front row and yells out, kittens, kittens, bless her heart, she's so cute. And we take the suggestion of kittens. We might kill kittens in the
Oh,
show,
yeah,
you
sure.
know, just because that's when
She's
you roll the dice.
ashen-faced.
It's not up to us, baby. It's up to the D20.
2058, that child will be in therapy somewhere.
Chris and I were talking
Not
about
that child. The one that okay. So then at the recent show, my character screamed really loud because of something happening. And when one unleashes a blood-curdling scream, sometimes one just lets go of a lot of things. And it was a very loud scream on my part. I got scared. My ears popped. But there was a baby in the back of the house that was having a really nice snack off his mom. Really dulcet time, so sweet. And then this piercing scream shatters through the theater, and the baby was not having it. So the Fable shows are not low sensory. Just letting you know.
Oh,
Just letting
okay,
you know
gotcha.
that.
You need Trixie, my new dog down there, because she's got a really piercing scream too.
Bring her
You
down.
could you could have a contest.
Let's do it. Scream off. Next,
between
next
baby
Fable.
and dog.
No, baby and dog and
Baby and
Henrietta.
hag.
Oh, okay.
Dog versus hag versus baby. Next Fables.
So
Be there.
speaking of adult shows, Chris and I were trying to think about maybe doing the Dean Martin with this show. We'd just come out with some old fashions and do host the whole show that
Yeah.
way.
Okay.
gonna be-
You ever watch Dean Martin on the?
I used to watch Dean Martin when I was
Johnny
a child.
Carson?
He had his own he had his
Yeah,
own
he has
show,
his own
Dean
show.
Martin,
I never watched his own show.
and Jerry Lewis. They were
Yeah.
a team.
Yeah, I thought it'd be kind of fun.
That was yeah.
Christian makes a very mean old fashioned.
I think they were probably faking being drunk.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Oh, we will too.
We'll fake it too.
I remember somebody was talking about seeing Dean Martin back in Vegas back in the day, and then they saw him, and it seemed like he was drunk and out of
Sure.
control the whole night, and he came back the next night and he did the exact
Yeah,
same
yeah.
act, the exact same
Yeah,
exact same way.
It didn't surprise me at all.
But you guys can do it for real.
Oh well, no, I think we're gonna.
Do you serve out old
We got to
fashions?
practice.
I don't have that recipe at the front of the theater. It's
Do you
more-
serve cocktails?
More, yeah, we do have cocktails. We
You
have beer.
do?
Yeah, and they're fruity. They're fruity cocktails.
Ah.
We've got some fun names.
Does that
like,
slow the line down when you have to stop and make a
well,
cocktail for
when
somebody?
when I have the spidey sense that an event may be cocktail heavy on the patrons,
Yeah.
I make sure that we have two people at concessions, so one person is just on bar.
Huh.
And,
Only
yeah.
two.
Well,
They gotta pay
250 people.
$12 an hour to get somebody to do cocktails at the Court Square Theater. Up at a couple of cents. She's looking at me. Like, very,
I wish minimum wage for that cheap in the state, Jay, but it's not, and we're a nonprofit, so we do pay them a little better. Not much, though.
the last time I checked, the minimum wage was like $5.
Where
Okay.
have you been?
I think it's 15.
Wait, I think maybe that's just in your community.
This is in my head, in my community in 1982.
In the agrarian culture.
We'll pay you in $5 in hex signs. They're hex signs for prosperity, so hopefully things will go better for you.
That's good.
No,
Stay away, ladies, but oats.
Here's this
Yeah.
pen.
So do we know? You're not going to tell us, but do you know which songs are being covered?
I think I could tell you. It's fine. I mean, at this point in the game, it's so
Can
good.
you?
Sure.
Really?
Why
Should
not?
we?
Who cares? I won't tell you.
okay, so if you have tickets to the show, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Ooh,
If
yeah.
you don't have tickets to the show, here it is.
Or, we're also going to talk about this podcast at the show because we have a little QR code that leads here. So it could be people that listen to this episode for the first time that just came from the show.
Hey guys,
Whoa.
welcome.
We hope
Welcome
you
to
had a
here.
good show.
Was
Yeah.
it cool? Were we funny?
Did they look drunk? Because they were. Maybe.
Because we're kind of planning.
So it's only going to be 15. Or how many people do you have?
There's actually 14. There's 12 featured acts, which they all get 2 songs each, and then there are 2 special guests that will each get 1 song, just a Dylan song.
See, there's really not 14 Dylan songs.
There's 14 Dylan songs.
No. What I'm saying is,
There's actually going to be 15 Dylan songs.
you wouldn't. There's so he has so much material. You wouldn't be able to pick the top 14. Say with Tom
there's no
Petty.
way.
No.
There'd be 6 or 7 of Tom Petty that you'd say we'd have to do.
Yeah.
Not for Dylan.
Now I did request. I mean, I know it's cheesy, and y'all everybody can have an opinion on this, but I thought that "Blowing in the Wind" is like a quintessential, the song that took Dylan to the next level. I mean, it was the one that
It's iconic.
it's iconic. It's the most covered song of his. And I felt like someone should do it. So we did get lucky and someone chose that song, which is awesome. So I think that's really good. I mean, the funny thing is Knocking on Heaven's Door, which is probably equally up there, did not get picked. So, there's a lot. Most of the choices are earlier career stuff, not a lot of later stuff. I mean, I don't think there's anything from the 80s. Or 90s. I think everything's 60s and 70s. I think all of the songs that were picked.
And all of the performers chose songs that they feel
Yeah,
connected
absolutely.
to, that
Yeah.
inspired.
No, it was
meant something to them.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it wasn't just like, let's pick the top 14 songs. It was
I-
a personal thing as well.
I am maybe even more interested in the choice of song that the artists choose that they've written themselves.
Yeah.
Because for me, the song that I'm doing is not connected to the Dylan song, which is fine. But I think I've heard that there are some who have connected the song they chose with what they've decided to play. So I think that's kind of cool.
How about you?
Yeah, I went the opposite direction. We picked the Dylan song, and then we picked a song that was kind of on the same vein. One that I wrote that was like in the same world. So I wanted to kind of be like, yeah, this is the Dylan, and this would be my version of me trying to do that kind of.
Did you
good.
did you go through a phase or a period where you were trying to emulate Dylan specifically, or like, I'm going to write I'm listening to Dylan, he's inspiring me, I'm going to write a song?
Honestly, I've always loved Neil Young more. Like that was my songwriter that I definitely tried to emulate Neil Young. Bob Dylan not as much, but I love Dylan, and I've really loved him. This process of this show has made me listen to a lot more Dylan, and it's been fun. It also leads me to Gordon Lightfoot. For some reason, I found myself, I don't know what it is about Bob Dylan, but he just led me right into Gordon Lightfoot. Too.
Right.
So I've been driving around Augusta County listening to What's What You Get for Loving Me. I don't know. It's just funny.
Something popped up in my feed today that said Bob Dylan once told someone Wichita Lineman was the best song ever written.
And the Wichita
That sounds like something Dylan would say.
You think it was just
county.
you were just trying to say that for shock effect?
Sure.
Drive the main.
Well, I did just watch this Timothy Chalamet's movie and that whole thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
No Direction Home. Did you watch it?
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, so my wife,
Yeah.
she goes, "Oh, I wish I hadn't seen that." Because her whole take, and mine as well, is like, oh yeah, musicians are kind of they cheat on their wives.
Yeah,
They're
sure,
human
sure.
with
They're-
faults.
yeah, they're
with
humans, yeah.
faults and
Yeah.
foils and
Yeah, and
sometimes
so
they aren't the best
Yeah.
people.
it's just an interesting. It was, but I also it didn't make me like him less or anything.
Yeah, it goes back to that whole, we've talked about it before, that how can you separate the art from the artist? Should you do that? Is it,
It's tough. It depends on what
it depends
they've
on the
created
issue
and what
is,
the
yeah.
community is that they've supported. Like J.K. Rowling that's difficult, you know?
that
like,
is, yeah.
Because a lot of people really did connect with her and
Right.
used her world as a way to connect with each other
Yeah.
and find themselves. And then, whoops,
Yeah.
she's not
Oh.
a nice lady, and she probably doesn't even like you,
I was
which
thinking.
is sad. Like that, and yeah, it's not. Just
Well, for me,
musicians, it's-
as a kid, I loved Michael Jackson. Absolutely,
Right.
just like, oh my God, he was the greatest. And I'm not sure how to feel about.
I think it's okay now.
Yeah, does it take someone's death to be like, okay, now it's okay?
I don't know. Like, yeah, it's he's all over the radio now, and like, but yeah, when we
Right.
were teenagers, he was very stigmatized. Or when I was a teenager, you were probably a little older than me.
I was in my 30s at that time.
Yeah.
Well, he was.
But a female teenager and a male 30-year-old.
sure,
I mean,
sure,
to get back into the heteronormative BS.
He was abused. So
Same age.
Same age.
And then Woody Allen is the quintessential
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I used to. I love some of his movies, and they have not aged very well.
No.
Even
No.
even Annie Hall.
Yeah.
You're watching it, and he says something, and you're like, "Whoa!"
Right,
Okay,
right.
I'm not watching the rest of this movie. After all,
Right, right.
I'll switch over to Adam 12 reruns.
Yeah.
So a little fun back to the Dylan show. We took this picture that used to be on the wall.
Oh, I
Yeah.
saw that.
Let's
Ah,
talk-
dude,
yeah.
yeah.
And it was an old picture, and we were able to give it life.
Give it some new
again.
life.
The
Yeah.
Velvet
I think you should,
Dylan
like,
that has been mentioned a couple times.
I think you should hang that on the side of Court Square from now until eternity.
Okay. It'll cover up the crumbling exterior. That would be good. Let's do it.
I think Ron
Help.
wants to put it at the little grill.
Yeah.
It's too big. I mean, it really is big.
big.
It's big. It's,
So
Yeah.
today Mike and I hung it at the theater so that it could stretch out.
I saw
Is
you
it-
on that ladder.
I did too.
Yeah. So
I said,
so-
"What?"
Mike is just standing
I
there
know.
while
He's like,
No, Mike's
"Hold on,
just-
let me get my camera."
Mumshackles
You guys
is-
are incorrigible. Mike came to help me hang it. I helped Mike hang it, and Mike was the eyeballs who was telling me whether it was straight or
Okay,
not.
all right.
I need somebody in my life to tell me if I got a good gaydar, but my straight dar ain't great. So when we're hanging these things,
and you know what? Still not level.
still not level. My knot game is also not strong. I tied a bunch of knots up there like a drunk pirate,
The knot
just
game.
hoping it would stay up. I tied a lot of good knots this weekend, but then I guess I ran out of steam. But yeah, we hung it up.
How many? Do you know the names of all the knots? Like, you're like a
Damn it, just stay put and quit sliding and oops, that's a granny knot.
And how did that come untied? I thought it was a
Yeah,
knot.
oh, there was one that was definitely like, what?
It was
What
a
is this?
magician's knot.
What does this string go to? Yes, the
Ta-da.
magician's knot.
I have this voice in my head for the last 60 years. It's like, you should have gotten that Boy Scout badge and not tying.
Knots.
It's slipping. The dog is getting away.
Kids study knots.
They don't study. They don't study knots anymore, do they?
I don't know. I try I macrame'd the thing up. Okay, basically.
Hey, everybody!
did-
You
where-
don't study knots anymore.
Were kids studying knots when you were in school?
Well, to get a, be an Eagle Scout, you probably had to know how to tie a knot. You know, it was like I had the handbook with all the little knots in there.
The handbook was in cursive.
Yeah, you wanted to make sure that your knots were strong so that your horse wouldn't run away.
I didn't get past square knots. I think I was left over right over left. That's all I can do.
I will totally admit, I have seen YouTube videos where people show different types of knots and like what the knots will do.
Yeah.
And it's fascinating.
It
It
is.
is
I can
They all
watch
serve
it.
different
for-
purposes.
Yeah.
I watched somebody like they throw the rope around like this
Yeah.
and like the sailors are like, hold on, zip zip zip, and it is like and that will stay forever. You're like, what?
Yeah.
What?
I mean,
I
they
think
were
it's time for
selling-
Jay's air song.
So we're hanging this tapestry, and I've got
Yeah.
the ghost light still on stage behind it,
yeah.
and so there's just like this bare naked bulb behind the Velvet Dylan, and I'm like, hey Mike. While you're back there,
I
was like, do the Alfred Hitchcock thing. It took me a while to think of the name Alfred Hitchcock, so there was a bit of confusion. But then Mike got it, and we took a little video of him walking in front of it with his profile, and it gives me joy.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Speaking of joy,
Give me Eskimo. Give me Eskimo.
The word Eskimo is not correct anymore. Bobby Dylan didn't know that back in 1964.
That was
Give me
Jay's air.
Eskimo.
He's a weird old white guy everybody thinks he's great. If you didn't get your tickets yet, sorry, it's too late.
Well, your turn now. Give me Eskimo. Give me Eskimo.
Jay's Ear will be performing live from 6 to 7:30 p.m.
With-
in the marketplace outside of Court Square
With
Theater.
Buck.
He'll have a tin cup with some change in it. Be sure to take the change out of there so we don't encourage him.
Me and Buck. I can see you, but you can't see me.
Ooh, yeah, that was a night.
Quinn the Eskimo.
Win. It's in. All right, so we're good to go, right? We're good. We've talked about the show.
Yeah.
We're excited about the show.
And if you don't have
so-
tickets to the show, come to Tinsley Ellis on Saturday.
There you
night.
go.
It's going to be a
That's
blast.
right. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I won't be here next week, so
You're not gonna
Where
be
were
in
you
it?
going to be? You're going to be in
I'm gonna
Nauvoo.
be at the beach.
In the beach.
Oh
the
my gosh!
beach.
You know, I think we have an amazing guest next week.
Who?
as you should.
Oh yeah, we really do. We're going to be interviewing. We're going to be learning about the Harrisonburg Rocktown Regiment, which is the
The band.
the band,
Yeah.
which is Rocktown High School and Harrisonburg High School. They come together, both their band programs, and they have this huge marching band, and it's incredible. My son happens to be in it, but so do lots of kids, and it's an amazing thing. And the guy we're going to talk to is a guy who helps coordinate food for them and donates his time to help make it happen. So
You know,
You've
I
got
was
cool people
next
next week. You'll
yeah.
be good.
Oh, we're
You'll
gonna
be
miss
fine.
you though.
I was driving home one day and I saw the sign for the Rocktown Regiment sticking in the. I was like, "Oh, what is this? A militia? I gotta find out what this is."
Words are scary these days. You got to be careful with words.
Hey, speaking of which, somebody was like, they saw Christian Parrot and one of the Howdy Shells playing at the farmers market
Oh yeah.
with a young kid on bongos. I said,
Yeah.
that's got to be
Oliver. Yeah. We played last. The farmers market was, man, it was awesome last week. So much fun, and
The weather was perfect.
whoever was supposed to do it got sick or something, and then so they
Howdy to the rescue!
no, they went down the list, and I was like, I'm busy. And then day of, they were like, oh, any chance? I was like, and then
Howdy, help! We put up the howdy light.
yeah, so I said, okay.
What did you play? What songs?
All of them. I mean, I played for 2 hours straight. I mean, it's amazing how many songs it
Did you
takes.
play
all
I've
of
Just
them.
Seen a Face?
I did.
You can play that a couple times at the farmers market because the crowd keeps changing.
That's true.
Yeah.
They
And you're
roll
like, I've just
through.
seen a
We
face, I
did
can't
not
forget it.
repeat
Oh, no.
songs. Oliver killed on the little bongo. When he was done, we played for 2 hours straight. His hands were puffy, and he
The
goes,
size of frying
"My
pans.
hands!" And I looked at him at his hands. Now we did each make $33 for playing for 2 hours.
Kind of
straight.
like Jesus.
Yeah.
I think it's time to hear the song.
You'll get paid in Jesus years. And this hex sign for prosperity.
In which we will take a picture of this hex sign and put it on all the Instagram.
It does
and,
have hearts on it.
It's totally a hex.
Yeah, I mean, it does.
Well, it's a legitimate piece of jewelry that I purchased on eBay.
I was
It's
just
rare
From
for
Lancaster
jewelry.
County, Pennsylvania.
Oh,
for like
yeah.
$4.
$4.
Yeah.
What a deal.
Man, what a deal.
I lowballed them. They said something or best offer. I said $4. They said, yeah, done.
You deserve this.
$4? Oh, yeah.
Most on-brand jewelry purchase. Splurging, baby.
Oh, no.
Eskimo,
Yeah.
in the Eskimo.
Well, we're going to see you
The
guys
word
Friday.
Eskimo is not
right.
correct anymore. Bobby Dylan didn't know that back in 1964.
1964.
Eskimo.
He's a weird old white guy. Everybody thinks he's great. If you didn't get your tickets yet, sorry, it's too late.
It's too late.
In the Eskimo.
We said we were going to play this 3 times.
Yeah,
And this is the third
Yeah,
time.
this is it, yeah.
Okay, good.
In
Yeah.
the
Check.
Eskimo.
I just
I
want to
don't-
say that's for Dan Easley.
I don't
It
wanna-
that's
has
true.
a lot of Dan Easley
Yeah,
vibes
it does.
to it.
Yeah.
I was going to make a joke about Peter Gabriel's studio.
Oh, sure.
I thought I didn't want to do that to Dan. He's not here.
Gotcha.
To kick back. Actually, apparently he wrote that maybe not in 64. It was closer to 67. or
Who,
60.
Dan Easley?
Dan Easley or whoever wrote that song.
That's going to be a tougher rhyme to replace.
I know, 68.
Well, I'll throw out a little.
I got 45 minutes invested in this project.
when I was in high school, Dan Easley was also in my same high school, and he was a year older than me. And they performed before he left high school. At one of the, he performed "One More Cup of Coffee" by Bob Dylan at like a Pops concert, and that's the song
That's
that
cool.
me and Oliver and Marianne are doing.
That's
so.
cool.
Aw.
Yeah, there you go, Dan. I remember.
I remember. Cool. All right. Well, I'm excited. It's going to be a good show.
Super
and
excited.
for anyone who was at the show and listen to this as the first show that you've listened to.
Welcome.
Yeah.
The thing with the
Welcome
fire,
aboard.
the
We-
thing with
we-
the fire extinguisher, that was not my fault.
Yeah, and we generally we've interviewed probably at least half the artists.
Oh, more than half.
Yeah, more than half the artists.
No, in,
So-
in the history of the podcast.
Yeah, in the history of the
so
podcast.
Go back and check those episodes
Exactly.
out. You may hear a
Nathan,
cool story
Thank you.
about
That was the
Bob
point I
Dylan.
was trying to make.
Nathan Moore will be there,
Oh yeah.
and Corey. We've had Corey on here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Scott Murray.
Scott Murray.
Bill Howard.
Bill Howard.
Mallory and
Isn't he-
Jess from the Hot Mamas.
Yeah.
Isn't Bill Howard in jail in Nashville?
I hope not, because we need him on Friday to start the show.
We also had Ron here from the Little Grill, who is one of the sponsors of this show.
Oh yeah.
So,
Fantastic.
we should
Todd Schlabach.
gotta think about
All
that
right.
guys, too.
Thank you, sponsors.
Corey Lynn Green.
So
Sponsors Hank's Grill and Catering, and then of course Restless Moons. We talk about Restless Moons quite a bit.
All the time.
Yeah, and the Little Grill.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. It's going to be a community event, and I'm excited to see everybody. See
Yeah.
you guys on Friday, right?
Yeah.
all
And
right,
I'm
we'll
excited
see you
to sell some
Friday.
beer.
And Mumshackles will be stocking up on the beer and the margaritas and the.
Again, I'll ask you. Remember, Dr. Hal,
Dr.
the
Hal.
Reasons to Live, is going to be at the show.
And Doug Pitt's going to be there. Because then you're really going to need to stock up on some beer.
So wait, which one? Which one should I stock up on? Because it's only one that everybody wants. You know.
Probably the wet one.
The wet one.
Oh, darn it.
Sorry.
So are we wrapping things up?
I think
Yeah.
so.
I hear the music in the background.
Yeah. There-
The wonderful song written by Mike Howdy Show, by the way. And we are Bingo is Life for Now, the podcast. You can join us down here for Bingo is Life, the Bingo live and in-person variety show at Ruby's Arcade, our sponsor in downtown Harrisonburg, 7:30 Tuesday nights, and listen to the podcast anytime you want to on the internets. See you at the Bob Dylan Show, and see you next week, kids.
Bye.
Bye.
Bingo is Life, a post-bingo Harrisonburg podcast, is brought to you by the Brothers How to Show and our friends at Ruby's Arcade in downtown Harrisonburg, Virginia. If you've enjoyed the show and feel it's worth spreading a little joy in this world, please tell just one person that you like this podcast. Word of mouth, more than any other form of promotion, is how creative works get noticed and sustain themselves. Thank you, Andrew Hickey, for that bit of wisdom, and thank you, listeners, for being part of the fun.